What happens when I get a randomly assigned shiny type to hunt in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? This is going to be a new series called Shiny Roulette. I'm going to the 4 regions of Paldea, and a roulette wheel is going to choose the type of shiny Pokemon I have to find. No sparkling sandwiches, just full odds. Let's see how it goes. Let's start off by explaining the rules of this challenge. Rule 1. Only Pokemon of the type chosen will count towards the challenge. This means if I find anything else that's not my target, it doesn't count towards the area. Rule 2. I can't leave the area until I find my target. That means no jumping around areas if I get bored. Rule 3. No sparkling power. Only encounter level 2 sandwiches. This means that every Pokemon I find will be full odds. We're going to be starting things off in the southern area as it's filled with lower level Pokemon and has a decent variety that can be found here. I've decided that all of this area here is the south. Alright, so now that we know where we're going to be hunting, let's see what the wheel gives us. Alright, flying type, pretty basic, let's see what we can find. So we have to find a flying type in the southern area of Paldea. After looking at Cerebee's interactive map, I think I've come up with a few Pokemon that fit the bill. They are Combee, Starly, Rookidee, Murkrow, Hoppip, Wingull, Fletchling, and Wattrel. Out of these 8, 4 of them I'm taking out of the ring straight away. Starly is boring, I don't like its shiny. Murkrow can only be found at dusk or night, so that means half the time I'm hunting, I wouldn't be able to find it. Combee, I want to try and get, but knowing my luck, I would get a male one. Lastly, Rookidee, only because I've already gotten one on the first day the game came out. That leaves Hoppip, Wingull, Fletchling, and Wattrel. Out of these 4, I think I'm going to choose Fletchling, because I think it would be fun to Masuda method with a shiny Pokemon in my party. Starting off the hunt, I noticed 2 things. 1, Fletchling were definitely spawning and at a pretty decent rate, but also Hoppip were spawning and there were far more of them than there were Fletchling. This made me feel uneasy right from the beginning, which means I wasn't that surprised when this happened. Hello. Hello. I knew it was gonna happen. I called it earlier. Oh man. Still though, shiny's a shiny. Just gonna quick ball it. Nice. Alright. Shiny Hoppip. Now let's get that the shiny Fletchling. That was only a sandwich and a half to get that Hoppip, by the way. Should have chosen that as my target. Oh well. After all the Hoppip spawning, I didn't want to phase again on one, so I decided to switch to an encounter level 3 normal sandwich, since Fletchling is part normal and part flying. Needless to say, this worked out perfectly. Oh wait, is that shiny? Oh my god! Yes! I accidentally ran into that too. Alright, you're going right into a repeat ball. Ooh, and it's a crit. Wow. I couldn't even see if I was able to notice that or not, because I just ran right into it. That was 2.5 minutes after using a normal encounter 2 sandwich. As you can see here, no sparkling, so there's our first hunt down. Alright, let's move on to the next area. That was really lucky. The eastern area of Paldea is made up of eastern provinces 1, 2, and 3. I also decided to add the tag tree forest just to give the area a little bit more space to work with, since the northern region is so large. There are a few different zones that we can work with in this area, including a dusty area, a few large field areas, and an ocean. Let's see what type we get to work with in this zone. Alright, and it looks like we got the steel type, even though the person that made this used the wrong kind of steel. Always a fan of these Pokemon, a type that was introduced in Generation 2. So in this area of Paldea, our available Pokemon are Pawniard, Cufant, Varoom, Orthworm, and Magnemite. Honestly, some pretty cool Pokemon here, minus Varoom of course, so he's automatically out. Also Magnemite because after my Sandy Shocks hunt, I really don't think my eyes could handle looking for this shiny. Pawniard is a no only because I have a shiny Kingambit already. So that leaves Cufant and Orthworm. I honestly wouldn't mind getting either of these shinies, but for the sake of the challenge, I'm going to choose Cufant because it's absolutely adorable and I think it should stand out pretty nice as a shiny. I must have upset the Hoppip earlier because on my way to hunt the shiny Cufant, I ran into this. Oh my god. Okay, hi. Oh my gosh, really? And nest ball. Ooh, it's a crit. Yay, our second shiny Hoppip of the video. Woohoo. Anyway. So now that my main mission of catching every single shiny Hoppip known to man, I can now get back to our secondary mission of trying to catch a shiny Cufant. I started off the hunt by talking to the locals to see if they could help me find one of their own. Hello everybody. Oh my gosh. Hi. Oh, okay. Everybody. How are we doing? Hi. Yes, 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 yes. We're all talking. We're all having fun. I'm gonna go now and find a different color of you guys, okay? Have a good day. Goodbye. They definitely knew what they were talking about. Less than 1 minute later, this happened. Hello, Qfint. Oh my god, is that... Wow. Alright, hi. Yay! Literally just about to say, I wonder if I'm gonna be able to notice the shiny Qfint. Let me quick ball this fool. Let me show y'all something. Yeah. So check this out. Yay, that was 3 minutes. It took me 3 minutes to complete this hunt. Are you kidding me? I don't know what to do. That's unbelievable. This is full odds. Look, encounter, humongo, and catching normal. There's no sparkling power on this sandwich. What is going on today? This shiny luck is bananas. Okay, I guess we're moving on to the next area. Alright, so we're on to our second to last area, the Western Province. This area seems to be the smallest area in Paldea, so to give me a little more room to work with, I included Alfornada and Southern Area 6. This area of Paldea has quite a few biomes we can work with. These include a desert, some ruins, fields, and even an underground area. I'm not sure what the game is trying to butter me up for, but while I was getting B-roll for this area, this little guy appeared. Okay, my mic wasn't recording. Sorry, I was just getting B-roll and this guy pops up out of nowhere. Shiny gumshoes. That's right, I didn't even get a chance to select our target yet before this guy pops up out of nowhere. Not my favorite shiny by any means, but it's a shiny, so I'll take it. So now that we know what this area has in store for us, let's get assigned our type. Alright, love me some Psychic type Pokemon. Fun fact, in Generation 1, the legendary Pokemon Mew was made a Psychic type because it was seen as the strongest type during that time. So in the western area of Paldea, our list of Psychic type Pokemon are Bronzor, Flittle, the Meditite line, and Gothorita. Not too many Pokemon to choose from, but we'll take what we can get. So honestly, there's 2 Pokemon out of this group that I want to take off the table right away, and that's Gothorita, because the only thing that changes with its shiny are its eyes, and that just sounds like a headache waiting to happen. The other one I'm going to have to take off the table is Flittle, for the same reason. They just get a cute little green fluff underneath of them, and they're way too tiny to be looking for that small of a change. So we're left with the Meditite line and Bronzor. I think I'm going to choose Bronzor because I just really like its shiny, and the fact that it becomes oxidized and gets this brilliant green color. To start the hunt off, I went to the closest ruins I could find and made sure that my Psychic Encounter sandwich was working. There I found tons of Bronzor, but the moment I set foot out of the ruins, it was nothing but Flittle. This worried me, and I sat down and got ready for a long and grueling hunt. Are these the only ruins in the western area? Oh my gosh, wow, okay, 7 minutes. Well, I don't know what's going on, but come here. Yay! Another shiny. I just woke up, got some B-roll, got a shiny gumshoe, and then immediately started hunting and got a shiny Bronzor. That took 8 minutes to get. What is going on today? Okay, well, with that out of the way, on to the last area, the northern area. And just like that, we're already on our final area. The northern part of Paldea by far is the largest. It has a gigantic lake, a dense forest, a few field areas, and of course, Glaciado Mountain. Quite the large spread of zones for us to hunt in. Let's see what type we have to find. Bug type. Alright, out of this gigantic area, we have a few Pokemon that fit the bill, and they are Forretress, Heracross, Spidops, Low-Kick, and Scyther. These are all some really good shinies. Thanks to the new textures in this game, Forretress becomes this brilliant golden orb. Heracross's shiny has always been a favorite of mine, with its bright in-your-face pink. Spidops is a new Pokemon this gen, and it gets the classic red bug look. Low-Kick also becomes a nice golden color, and Scyther gets these subtle red veins connecting its different body parts. I think I've been choosing the easy hunt so far, so for the last hunt, let's mix it up and choose the hardest one out of the group. Scyther. It's a Generation 1 Pokemon that I'm so happy made it into this game. It's one of the few Pokemon that naturally learn False Swipe, so it's been one of my favorite Pokemon to use for shiny hunting for years. Now that we know what we're hunting, let's get things set up with a super gross looking sandwich and see how it works. Well, the sandwich is working, and maybe a little too well. There was nothing but Scyther on my screen the moment I was done making the sandwich. Nothing left to do now but buckle up and get to hunting. With the amount of Scyther appearing on my screen, it was kind of overwhelming, and half the time I didn't know where to look because Scyther were spawning in on every side of the screen. To top things off, the game was starting to change into night, which was going to make me strain my eyes even more. Luckily I didn't have to suffer too long because after about 20 minutes of hunting, I came across this. Oh wait, is that it? Oh my gosh, wow. I just so happened to stop to look at the Krogunk. Wow, that was hard. Alright, what kind of ball to catch you in? Honestly, think a net ball would look nice. Let's do it. Ooh. Oh look, a nest ball. Alright, not that. Dusk ball then. Oh, there we go. Nice. Alright, thank you Krogunk. I appreciate it. I would have walked right past that. Have a good night. Alright, and there we have it. Our first episode of Shiny Roulette is complete, and we managed to get 4 amazing targets this video, and a few extra Pokemon along the way. I really hope you guys like this video, and I'm trying out a new editing style, so let me know what you think. If you have any ideas or suggestions to make this type of challenge more interesting, leave it down in the comments, and if you liked the video, subscribe for more. My goal is to release a few of these videos every month. Until next time, thanks for watching.